Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ekodesasthitasyāgne Josna Vistarina Jatha Parasya Brahmana Shakti Tatha Idam Akhilam Jagat. Akhilam Jagat. All universal manifestation that you are seeing, they are all expansion of the energy. The example is just like the fire expands by its heat, fire expands by its light. Similarly, Parasa Shakti, Vividhaiva Sriyate, the Supreme Lord has various multi-energies and they are displaying. So one should understand the existence of the Supreme Lord by experience of the expansion of his energy. And his energy and he is not different. Therefore, a self-realized person can see God everywhere, because everywhere his energy is expanded. So whenever he sees the energy or experiences the energy, he sees God. So, this point we have tried to explain yesterday. Now Lord Chaitanya says, Krishna Svabhavik Teen Shakti Parinati Chit Shakti, Jiva Shakti, or Maya Shakti. Now, there are innumerable energies, but all of them have been simplified into three divisions. And what are they? Chit Shakti, spiritual energy. This is first energy, of which we have simply little experience, the living entity. The living entity is a sample of the spiritual energy. And Chit Shakti, Jiva Shakti. Jiva Shakti, these living entities, they are also energy. And Maya Shakti means this material energy. So, and he is giving evidence from the same Vishnu Puran. Vishnu Shakti para prokta khetra gyakhya tatha para avidya karma sanga anya titya shakti rishyate. Avidya karma sanga anya. The spiritual energy and the marginal energy of the same quality. But this material energy is avidya. Avidya means ignorance, full of ignorance. Avidya karma sanga anya. Karma sanga means when you put into this material energy, always remember that Jiva Shakti or the living entities, they are marginal potence. So sometimes they fall in the material energy, not sometimes fall, it has got the tendency, it is prone to fall down. There are innumerable living entities in the spiritual energy, they never fall down. Never fall down. Just like in the ocean, there are innumerable aquatics. So they never come to the rivers. River cannot provide them. They are so big. The aquatics in the ocean, there are so big fishes that a river cannot provide them. There is no place in the river. So there is no need of coming here. So similarly, in the spiritual energy, exactly, just take the comparison, just in this material energy, we are innumerable living entities we are living. Similarly, they are only fragments. On the total of the living entities which we see in this material world, they are only a simple fragments. There are millions of times more than liberated soul in the spiritual world. So they never come here. They never come here. So there's so much experience, they are so much full of knowledge by association of the Supreme Lord that they never come here. But when there is order, a special of the Lord to come here, they come. Just like incarnations or Shaktaveshavata. There are many different types of incarnations. We shall discuss in this discussion between Lord Chaitanya and Sanatana Goswami. Lord Chaitanya will explain how many different kinds of incarnations are there. So some of the living entities there, they come down here in this material world as Saptaveshavata. Saptaveshavata means empowered. With charter, by the power, empowered by the Supreme Lord, they come here. Why they come here? To execute the mission of the Lord, to reclaim these fallen souls. Sometimes God Himself also comes. Sometimes His incarnation comes. So there are innumerable universes. So according to the will, according to the desire, according to the plan of the Supreme Lord, they come. But generally, so far, on their own account, they never come. That's Jiva Shakti and Maya Shakti, this Maya Shakti. So Maya Shakti is described here, avidya karma sanga anya. Here, in the material energy, you have to struggle for existence. Therefore it is called karma sanga. Nobody can live here peacefully without working. This is the sign of material energy. In the spiritual energy, there is no such thing that you have to work and then eat. There is no question of eating and there is no question of working. Everything is complete there. Now we have no imagination. Just now we can understand from the description of this Shastra that there is no influence of time, and there is no influence of these planets, and there is no need of sunshine, there is no need of moonshine, they are not hungry, they are not passionate, they don't beget children, so many things there are. But now we cannot imagine, because just the opposite. This is only perverted reflection, so we cannot imagine. But we have to understand from authoritative scriptures about the description of the spiritual world that there is no such struggle. There is no birth, death, old age and struggle. With this material energy, there is struggle. Karma sanga. Karma sanga. Here everyone has to work. Beginning from the first class, highest creature, Brahma, down to the ant, a small jar. Everyone is working, struggling hard for existence. This is the sign of material world. Even you are in the highest planet, you have to work. Even you are president, you have to work. And even you are ant, you have to work. The elephant has to work for securing 100 pounds of foodstuff each time, and the ant, he has to work for securing a grain of sugar. Not that, I require only a grain of sugar, it may come. There is a nice example in the Hitopadesh, from which the Aesop's fable is translated. So that Hitopadesh Sanskrit, there is a story of lion. So the lion began to sleep. Then I am the king of the forest, everyone will come. So he starved. So nahi shuttasya singhasya pravishanti mukhe mriga. Even if you are lion, if you are as powerful as lion, still it is not possible that you can eat without work. That is the law here, material energy. The spiritual energy, just the opposite. There is no question of work. Avidya karma sanga anya titya shaktirishyate shaktayo sarvabhavanam achinta jnana gochara. So, similarly, there are many energies in the Supreme Lord which are not conceivable by our limited speculative power. Shaktaya sarva bhavana achinta shakti. Achinta shakti. Achinta means you cannot conceive how many varieties of energies are there. Jatota brahmanastastu sargyadya bhava shaktaya bhavanti tapatang sreshta pavagasya jatosnata. So, because he has got inconceivable energy, therefore we cannot calculate how things are happening. Take for example, how these planets are floating in the air. We have calculated the law of gravitation and so many things. Somehow we have adjusted. But is it not wonderful that such huge lump of water and earth, so many planets, they are floating in the air just like cotton swabs? How can you adjust? You can put some theory, but you cannot create. You cannot float even a needle in the air. It will at once fall down. Or it can go up. It cannot go up. That is not in your power. So how you can conceive? You can see daily, and even in this material world, so many wonderful things, and still you think that you are God, for which you cannot touch him. So here it is stated, the Brahmanastu bhavanti tapata srira pavakasya jatosnata. Again the same example, just like you do not know what is the amount of temperature in the sun. Now it is 90 million miles away from this earth. Still, when the sun is too hot, you cannot bear the temperature. So you cannot understand what is the amount of temperature in the sun disk actually there is. You can simply think that so many miles away, if somebody goes, it will be at once burnt. But actually, there are living entities also. Because you cannot say that there cannot live living entities. Because in the Bhagavad Gita, we have understood that the living entities, spiritual part, they are never burnt. Adajayam, adajayam. The material fire cannot burn. So there is no having the reason to disbelieve that there are no living entities. Now, how the living entities are there in the sun planet, that is not conceivable by us. Every power, every wonderful things in this material world only. There are many other wonderful things in the spiritual world. They are all being carried out by the superior energy, inconceivable energy of the Supreme Lord. Jaya khetragya shakti shavistita nipa sarvaga sangsaro tapan akhilan avapnati atra santatan taya tirohitat cha shakti khetragya sangita sarvabhutesu bhupala taratamayna vartate. So, Lord Chaitanya said in the beginning that a living entity is constitutionally eternal servitor of the Supreme Lord. That is the fact. Now, he is entrapped by this material energy and struggling hard for existence. Because material energy is meant for that. The Jaya Khetraka Shakti Shavistita Nipa Sarvaga. So these living entities, they are spread all over this material energy. Samsara tapan akhilan abapnati, and the being entangled by this material energy, they are suffering tapa, different kinds of miseries. Different kinds of miseries. But they have become so dull that they do not think that they are under miseries. They think that we are advanced in happiness. Although factually they are suffering, this is called illusion. There are so many sufferings, just as so many times we have discussed this point, sufferings due to natural disturbance, suffering due to treatment with other entities, suffering due to this body, suffering due to this mind, suffering of death, suffering of birth, suffering of old age, suffering of diseases. We are surrounded by all sufferings. And still we are silent that we are very happy. This is called illusion. So this illusion will be clear with proportionately as you become advanced in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise there is no other way. Otherwise you will be kept in that illusion for millions and millions of births. He will not understand that he is suffering. He will think, in the suffering he will think, yeah, I am happy. Foolishness. Just like the hog, if you ask him, oh, why you are living in a filthy place, why you are eating stool, you come, I shall give you nice place. It will say, no, I am very happy. I am very happy. So nobody, this is called the illusion. Nobody will say that I am happy. If you go to the Bari street and ask the drunkards lying on the footpath, oh, why you are suffering? Oh, I am not suffering, I am enjoying. Similarly, I am enjoying this intoxication, that intoxication. They will never accept. The other day one girl came to a stop. She did not agree that you are suffering. LSD girl. This is illusion. Illusion. There is suffering in every step. Every step. There is suffering full of. When you get on a motor car, you are in a suffering car. You do not know when there will be an accident. You do not know when there will be an accident in the aeroplane, in the train. There is no guarantee. So you are always in this suffering, but we are under illusion of this material energy. We are happy. So this illusion can be moved gradually in the proportion. These sufferings are also, there are degrees. My sufferings may be greater than your suffering may be greater than somebody else. So in there are the whole material world, you will see there are sufferings, but there are degrees. Degrees. That degrees, samsara tavana kinarava santata, taya tiruhitacha. So as much as you will be out of this material entanglement, sarvabhuteshu, so similarly you will be free from these sufferings. And as soon as you are fully in Krishna consciousness, you are fully engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord, then you are free. Daivijjisha gunami momaya durataya mami vaja prapaddante mayami tang tarantite. There is the prapaddante, the surrender. The surrender to the Lord, the proportionate surrender to the Lord will make you away from these degrees of sufferings. Otherwise there is no. So, again, Lord Chaitanya quotes one verse from Bhagavad Gita. Aparayam mitastanyam prakriting vidhimi para. As it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that above this material energy, there is another superior energy, Jiva Bhuta Mahabaho. They are that living entity, a superior. Jaya idam dharjati jagat. Those who are carrying on the activities of the material world, therefore they are superior. Krishna bhuli sai jeev anadi bahirmok ataye mayatare daya sangsar dukh. Now the question is, why these material energies created or there is, so that it is meant for giving trouble and miseries to the living entities. The question is answered by Lord Chaitanya that Krishna bhuli sai jeev anadi bahirmok. When the living entity forgets his eternal relationship with Krishna, then the suffering begins. Krishna does not create the sufferings of these living entities. But when he forgets Krishna, when he forgets God, the suffering begins. That is the law of nature. Just like when a person commits theft, he at once becomes under the custody of police. If that foolish person inquired, why this police force has been created? A police force is there. For you it is created. Because God knows that there will be misuse of independence, misuse of consciousness. Therefore, He has very kindly created this. All right. You can enjoy your misuse of independence. The suffering we have created. As soon as we forget. Krishna bhuliya, there is another verse. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogavansha kare. Pashate maya tare japotiya dhare. The maya, the material energy is there because God is there, therefore His energy is there. So if you want to imitate, to become an imitation God, and I will be Lord, I will be the Lord of all I survey, then this imitation material energy is given to you. Just as the child, the example I have given several times, is disturbing mother, I shall cook. The mother gives him some false cooking materials. All right, he do it. Yes. So, similarly, as soon as we want to be imitation God, that imitation God consciousness still goes on. Even after many, many years, many births, philosophical speculation, he still thinks that I am God. So that is the power of illusion. So as soon as we forget our constitution, position and relationship with God, the Maya is there. Here Lord Chaitanya says, Krishna bhuli sai jeev anadi bahirmukh. Bahirmukh is averse. So long he is averse to God, so long he has to suffer. There is no other way out. Ataye mayatare daya sangsar dukh. Because he has forgotten his eternal relationship with God, therefore the material sufferings are imposed upon him. And how is that suffering? Now it is said, Kabu sarge uthaye, kabu narake dubaye, dandajane raja jano nadite chubaye. Now this suffering, within this suffering, sometimes we are going to the higher planet, sarge, heavenly planet. Because in the material world, people have got conception that heaven is very happy place. Just like that, now trying to go to the moon planet. Moon planet is considered one of the heavenly planets, according to Vedic literature. So, tendency, why they are traveling? the tendency. Because we want improvement. So they are thinking that going to the moon planet we shall improve. This is dictation of nature. All right, you come to the moon planet, you will be more happy. So they are suffering. That is also another suffering. That foolishness that he is trying to go to the moon planet, that is another suffering. They prepare Sputnik and unnecessarily create some machinery and spoil time and waste time and go hither and there and come back again. Come back again. Simply wasting time. So this is another suffering. But the foolish creatures, they do not know. They are thinking still that improving. He is suffering, but he is thinking I am improving. It is going on. So by that suffering, he sometimes goes up. It is said clearly. Kabu sarge utha. He sometimes goes to the heaven planets. And kabu narake duba. And sometimes goes to the hell. There is hellish planet also. So, kabu sarge utha, kabu narake duba. Danda jane raja jana nadite chuba. This is just like a culprit is drowned into the river. It is something like that. This example is very nice. Perhaps you have no information. Formerly, in India, there was crude and sufferings for the culprit. The culprit would be taken on a boat in the mid-water of a river, and he will be drowned. By catching his hair, he will be drowned. He will not let go, he simply will be drowned. And when he will be suffocated, too much suffocated, then it will be raised little more. And then he will breathe and he will feel something relief. Oh, please, do not drown me in that. I never do this like. Then when he is little strong, then again drown. Again drown. In this way, putting down, putting down, putting. So we are in that way. We are thinking, now I am relieved. Oh, I am in the moon planet. Oh, I am relieved. Again come to the hell. Yes. This is going. So all these planets do not stay. They are vacant. Just like we are traveling, sometimes in America, sometimes in India, sometimes in Honolulu, something in Czechoslovakia. Similarly, we are traveling in other planets also. Sarvaga. We are different planets. And we are thinking we are happy. Traveling and suffering, still we are thinking happy. So, kabhu sarge uthaay, kabhu narake dubaay, danda jane raja jano nadite chubay. So these our happiness is just like that. A man who is drowned and again taken up, drowned and taken up, drowned and taken up. Thank you. This is our civilization. Any question?